Morning gardeners, it's Wednesday the 28th of January and I've just done a little update on the front garden and I thought I'll come out and do the back garden. And you'd think it was two different climates. The front garden is warm and it's sheltered, but the back garden, for all it's sheltered, the degree of temperature drop is incredible. It's really quite cool out here, and yet the front is lovely and warm. Of course, it does have the reflected heat off the house and it does have a bit of the sun. The sun isn't here yet, but look, still plenty of eating going on. There's the cabbage, the kale, the chard, the carrots. What else is there? There are some onions. Well, no, the green onions that I take just for the greenery. There's beetroot, something else I can't remember. Oh, no, the white 9-star broccoli. And that's brilliant. That is easy to propagate that. Snap a shoot off, stick it in the soil, and that will grow. I've given a couple of cuttings away that way. So if anybody in the UK would like a little cutting, more than happy to send you one. People have been kind enough to do that to me. Hang on a sec, go that way. I've got one sacrificial cabbage over there. I think it's one of those moths, those moth caterpillars. Look at it. The others are all looking fairly healthy. I say fairly healthy with a bit tongue-in-cheek because, oh, they're slugs. Bloody slugs. But, as I say, we had some of this kale the other night for tea. Gosh, it was lovely. Oh, it's as sweet as anything. The hellebore over there, the white one, is coming into its own now. I have a purple one, and I thought, oh, it's not going to flower. But actually, if you get in very close, you can see across the back there, it does have buds. Penstemon, there are some purple flower shoots on. Look at that great big foxglove there. Now, that really is meant to be my veg plot. Ooh, look at that. I've got a red baron onion, and I know it's a red baron because it was sent to me, where are we looking? Oh, across there, by Ali. And it's the only red spring onion I've got. But look at that. Can you see it across the back there? A red onion. Well, I didn't think that would come because I sowed them last year. Oh, well, interesting to see. And I did eventually get the little pink, and it's looking a little bit moth-eaten, and it's not videoing very well, but it doesn't show the true colours. It's a proper candy pink. It's absolutely beautiful. The tomatoes in the greenhouse did eventually die, the little one under there. It really was far too cold for it. I'm itching to get growing. Oh my goodness, I'm itching to get growing. But we'll hang on another month, won't we all? The white 9-star is starting to spring back to life. Look at it. That's just a beautiful plant anyway. That would be pretty in a big pot. Just grow it for the leaves as an architectural plant, and then in another month or two, oh my goodness, that cropped for months last year. It really did. So, oh, let me just step back here. Let me show you what we have in the garden, popping up everywhere. Snowdrops. There's some across here as well. I thought I dug them all out because there was quite a big patch of snowdrops here, and you'd be amazed at how deep they are. Yeah, there's some coming in the little veg border here. I don't mind because at the end of this border here I've got tulips, just for a splash of colour, because you do need colour in the garden, because otherwise it gets a bit boring. Just come this way a bit. It's too damp to sit outside, unfortunately. This kale, the red Russian kale, not keen on that one. Frankly, it looks a bit weedy, so I don't think I'll be growing that one again. I'll be handing those seeds on to somebody if anybody wants them. Parsley. Look at this parsley. Now, all that was a pot I bought from a supermarket last year, divided it up and popped it in the green stalk. So that parsley is amazing. In the greens, oh, that's what else I've got. Kohlrabi. I'd forgotten I had some kohlrabi out here, so they'll need using up. Look, there's the green one down there, and there's a red one down there. Well, purple. Another one across there, so I need to get them used up. They're lovely. They're lovely in soup. They have a very mild, I would say, turnip flavour. Oh, look what else is coming here. Blueberries. Look, buds on the blueberries. They're coming nicely. And the white strawberries that I put over in that pot over there. Can you remember? I took the seeds off a white strawberry, sowed them, grew them on. Grew them on, sowed them, and potted them on, pricked them out, potted them on and put them in there. And I've handed out loads of the runners to so many people. So lots of people getting white strawberries. And they were literally white strawberries from Marks and Spencer's They weren't even particularly ripe, and I literally just scraped some seeds off the side. Let's go back this way. Now, one quick round of the garden then. As I say, there's not a great deal going on. It's the 28th of January. Oh, I know what we have got. We've got birds trying to nest. Well, not trying to nest, checking out the nest boxes. Blue tits have been doing it now since before December. Well, probably back end of November. But we've also got coal tits, great tits, long-tailed tits. I hate saying that word, but I don't know who named them. I bet they'll laugh their head off. But it'll soon be spring. Enjoy your gardens today, folks.